my friends, it's Alisani Brazil here, your favorite flight attendant, and today I'm going to show you how to do this eye using only one brand, the UCANBE brand. I've used it in other videos, but not by itself. I wanted to try it out just by itself. So everything you see on this eye is only UCANBE. Very inexpensive to buy on Amazon. You guys, this quality is blowing my mind because of how inexpensive it is. So I'll see you right back. Hello my friends, it's Alisani Brazil here, your favorite flight attendant, and I'm here to do a review on a eyeshadow brand that I use quite a bit, but I haven't quite used all of their products. And I haven't used their products on their own for what they're intended for. So, to let you know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna do my eyes in a dramatic way, the way I like to typically do. But I usually mix different brands. Well, this time I'm gonna focus on one brand, and it's a brand that I use in almost all my videos. It's called UCANBE. The letter U, can, and B. I typically use their liquid eyeshadow, and that's because that's all I had of their products. But because their products so far have been very good quality and also at a very great price point, I thought, well, let me buy some of their other eye makeup and see if I get great results as well. So today this set came in. It's the UCANBE Pretty All set. It was about $16. And you get a lot of colors for those $16. So for $16, I'm gonna hold it up for you in just a second. I got all of these colors. These colors are absolutely beautiful. I'm looking at them going, oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Not only that, the color, this palette came with a highlighter, a blush, and a contour, a little contour color. So this is gonna be fun. Now, I'm not gonna use their blush, highlighter, or contour. I'm just gonna use their eyeshadow to see how that works, and then maybe I'll use the other products in another video to see if maybe you can just go all the way with them. So let's get started. Oh, now I am gonna do my whole face. If you wanna go straight to the eye section, I will let you know what, what's it called, what time it is, so you can skip straight to that time, and I'll let you know right now. All right, I'm back. So I just put my acne cream on like I always do, and now I'm gonna go straight for the primer. It is the Revlon Photo Ready, and I got this on Amazon for, I believe, under $6. You can also get it at the drugstore. Typically, when I went, they didn't have it. The one I went to. I think there's been just a nationwide shortage in a lot of items. Right now, we are in 2021. The workforce is low right now, so there is a shortage in a lot of items. But I did find this on Amazon for under $6. It was, or maybe it was right around $6, whatever. It was very cheap. I used to use the Benefits Professionals, which was around $30. I feel like I get the same result. So where I can save money, I want to save money. Okay, so I'm gonna put my face on first, and then I'm gonna do my eyes. So let me go straight for I'm gonna use the CoverGirl True Blends in the color Deep, because I like my base to be as dark as possible. Okay. How was your day today? good. Today I went boating with my husband. He took a day off, a vacation day, and we do live in Florida, so we have a lot of opportunities to go boating. And so we went to Sanibel Island today. It was a lot of fun. And because it's a weekday, because this is a Tuesday, the kids are in school, parents are at work, and combine that with we're still in the off season here in Florida where the snowbirds aren't down here just yet. It was an awesome day for boating. Okay, got that all up. Looks nice and dark. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealing because I'm gonna do more of like the highlighting. So here's the, I use the foundation as a concealer called the Maybelline Fit Me. And this is in the color Pure Beige 235. And I'm just gonna apply it with a Q-tip because I've been using the Q-tip lately and I have not been wasting product, which is good. That means it's lasting longer. So then I'm gonna wing it out very lightly because I am gonna do most, I'm gonna go back over it with the highlighter, but I just wanna, I guess, I do have large pores right here. I don't know if that's coming through, but I have large pores. I don't like that. I'm doing my little angel wings. I'm not gonna do as much concealer as I usually do. I'm do a little bit right here. Oh, I'm kind of putting a little bit too much on, but I'm just gonna mainly this is all I'm gonna do because I'm gonna use my highlighter. Use a little beauty sponge. I actually washed my sponge. Okay, come down. Okay, that is all I'm gonna do there. Okay, so now I am gonna use some setting powder. It's by MAC. I do like MAC's products. I don't get a lot of their products because they're a little bit expensive, but this is called Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. NW35 is the color. I'm just gonna go under here just a little bit. Just where I just went. I'm gonna try to get away with using a lot less product than what you've seen me use previously. Okay. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of, let me just, there you go. A little bit of contouring, not a lot, but just a little bit. And I use the same thing that I use for, see the same thing that I use for my concealer. It's the can't even find oh, it's a Maybelline Fit Me, and it's in the color Espresso 380. There you go. And I'm just gonna do a little bit. So I'm gonna do my nose. I like to have a sculpted nose. or at least the illusion of one. You know, so if you look at my profile, you see that? I call it the ski slope. Like I have a little ski slope going on. To me, that ain't cute. But you know, everybody wants something different. That's just the way of how it works. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this underneath my cheekbone, and then I'm gonna go on my jawbone. Yeah, everybody wants something different. Okay, a little bit underneath my cheekbone. Then my jawbone. Don't forget, you can fast forward if you want to see just me do the eyes. Okay. So now I'm gonna put this is my highlighter, and I'm gonna go back in here. Oops, I got a little clumps going on. That's how I work out. So this highlighter is, I believe, Maybelline as well. Yep, it's Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. What color? It's just 100. Okay. And I am gonna go back with the contouring just to get the shape going. There we go. I did a little bit more, I accidentally used a little bit more than what I wanted, because you can see, yeah, I'm looking like I'm auditioning for the Lion King. That's all right. I like the Lion King. Okay. There we go. Now, you probably noticed this is the same brush I use for my foundation. It is the same brush I use for my foundation. I like this brush. And this strobing stick is kind of like a cream. It's not a powder. It feels very creamy. Oh, yes, because I can see the light hitting it. It looks really pretty, you know, in my opinion. If this isn't, you know, for you, just go ahead and, wait, did I do this side too? Just go ahead and fast forward to the eyes. Unfortunately, I haven't created that part yet, so I don't know where it's at, but I told you where it was at the beginning. And you'll know, because when you fast forward, you'll see me working on my eyes. I'm actually really digging this highlighter stick because it, you know, it's like a pearl. It's very pearlescent, so it has like a very, ooh, I just like it. It looks really nice. Okay. I didn't go all crazy with the with the contouring. And you know, that's fine. You don't always have to. but I guess I don't have as chiseled of a look as sometimes I do. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna go back around, do the shaping with the contouring. Like how that turns out. Yeah, kind of want that heart shape. Let me see if I can make me a little heart. Ooh. Ooh. Well, whatever. Guess not. Let's come all the way around. Let me do a little bit more to get that chiseled look, because I like having a chiseled look, to be perfectly honest with you. There you go. See that? Yeah, I like having a chiseled look. So, I've gained quite a bit of weight, as a lot of us have, especially over the past year. And I've been having a hard time keeping it off consistently. I've been able to, like, I can lose it. Not all of it I haven't been able to lose, but I lose part of it. And then it comes right back. As soon as I let my guard down, it's like, it's so frustrating. Okay, we're getting that chiseled look that I like. But yeah, it's very frustrating. And trying to find something that I can do consistently where it's not just for the purpose of losing weight, it's for the purpose of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So being a flight attendant or any type of flight crew where you're, so that includes pilots, where you're out on the road a lot, the temptation to eat out, especially when you go to places where they're known for certain cuisines that you're interested in, I lose that battle every single time. Like, for instance, New Orleans, and I'm praying for the people of New Orleans right now. They got hit bad with Ida, so keep them in your prayers. I'm sure there's places where you can donate to help them out. But New Orleans, I love New Orleans cuisine. I love beignets. I love, gumbo, jumbo. I don't eat meat, so I have to be careful. Like, I do eat seafood, but I don't eat like sausage and things like that. So some of the foods I'm not able to eat unless it's like seafood only. But like beignets, they get me every time. And there's other things there that I can eat. And I just love it. I lose the battle in New Orleans. When I go to other places too, like for instance, like Birmingham, Alabama, they're known for their Southern food. I lose that battle too. I just lose the battles. So it's just a challenge, So if you're interested in becoming a flight attendant or a pilot, where you're going to be working on the road and putting this blush on, it's an old Mary Kay color that they do not have anymore called Brick. But I bought it years ago when they discontinued the color. I just bought up a lot of them and I still have it. But if you're dark like me, and I use the blush to enhance that chiseled look, not necessarily to make my cheeks look rosy, just get like a brownish, a color with a lot of brown in it. Like you can see, this is like the color of a brick, right? So, to help you get that to get the chiseled look. Now, if you want more of like a rosy cheek where you're going in a circular motion, you know, reds and pinks and peaches, all those will work. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna start on my eyes. I'm gonna start with, sorry, I'm drinking Coke Zero. Sometimes it makes me belch. So I'm gonna start with this, which is just the eyeshadow primer. It's by Wet n Wild. It's very cheap, very effective. Get it? You can get it at the grocery store, or yeah, I think you can get it at the grocery store too. But like at the drugstore. Here we go. Since I put my makeup on first, I'm trying to be neat, but it really doesn't matter because I'll still be able to clean it up. The parts I mess up. Most likely I am going to have some cleanup spots. I've never not had to have cleanup spots, so. Especially when you're working with powders. That's just the way it is. And if you're doing the most, like how I'm doing. Okay, so on top of that, I put this eyeshadow base, which is by NYX, NYX. And I use a flat brush for that. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. I just use a flat brush. And I use this in the white pearl color. They have a regular white color that you can use. Now, if you don't want to do all this, or if you don't have this, just use a light concealer. And I have one, you see it's very light. You can go as light as possible where it's almost white. And this is by NYX, Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Just use a concealer or whatever you have is fine. Sometimes it's nice to use this base because if you finally get one, you'll know it does not feel like a concealer. It feels almost kind of sticky to help your eyeshadows come on, you know, sort of the colors like really, you know, pop. But you use a concealer, it's fine. Okay. See, you use this brush, it's almost like a little paintbrush. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into my colors, and I'm thinking, let me do one thing before I move forward. Let me put a little bit of my bronzer on. Do this just to sort of even out my makeup a little bit. I was gonna put it on last, but let me just put it on now. Okay. And this is just the Wet n Wild color icon, and it's in Palm Beach Ready. It's a nice color. I like it. Okay, back to eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna use, as I said earlier, the UCANBE. I'm only gonna use UCANBE products. I'm gonna use my regular technique, and I'm gonna see how it turns out. And if it doesn't turn out, then it is not a go for me. Now, we already know the liquids. I've been using those. We already know those are perfect for me, but I haven't used the powders. It just came in today, so I'm breaking it in. I get my brush. And this out of the way here. Oh God, these colors are beautiful. If they don't turn out well, I'm gonna be heartbroken. They got color splashes, light it up, warming up. Let me show you one more time what the whole palette looks like. This was around $16. So $16 for all of this. I really hope this works, because I love to save money, and this pretty much has everything, every color that, you know, you don't really need much more than this anyhow. So, all right. I'm gonna start with this. So I'm gonna start with this right here. It's like a little reddish orange color. Ooh, yeah. It's doing good. Can't complain. Yeah. So we're getting a good start. Well, that's great news, because I usually know within 1 or 2 strokes how is, you know, if it's gonna work out. And I got a nice color right away, so we're good. I'm saying, at least for this color, we're good to go. So I'm trying to do my best to look at the camera and not at myself. I'm gonna just keep practicing it. I'm doing much better though. I do want to make, you know, videos that you guys can enjoy, and I know that working on that aspect of it is part of it, because I don't want to be looking like offset unless I'm intentionally looking at the mirror, as this is a makeup tutorial. If you like this video so far, can you help me out? Can you help me on my channel? Can you actually like this video? Also, if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, that would also help me out. And if you share this video with your friends, I would really appreciate that and be really, really grateful. You can see how I'm looking. This is for middle-aged people. Looking good with the short hair, but of course I wear wigs, but I always started out with my natural look, and then I ended with my wig. But if you feel like I'm giving you good content, I really appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you. Okay, so I got this all nice, and it's kind of let me fan it out a little bit more. There we go. Now the thing about fanning it out, the reason why I like to fan it out is because I want my eyes to look like it's going this way. You don't have to necessarily fan it out if that's not the look you're going for, but for me, I find it to be a very pleasing look. But so does the big round eye. That's a beautiful look as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my UCANBE. What do I wanna use? I'm gonna go for orange and red. I'll tell you what, let me do this. Let me put a little bit on the ends here. So, and let me tell you what I've been doing, because I didn't really tell you. To make this color, I went between this and this. Sorry. There we go. I used this color and this color to get this look, and in no special order. So I'm gonna use them both to go onto my edges too, just to continue with that look. And let me do the other side. I'm literally just going back and forth. And since this is my first time doing this look, there's really no like plan, you know what I mean? Like 2 of this, 2 of that. No, I'm just going with it. So that tells you how easy it is. Oh God, this is so pretty. See that? It's really nice. Okay, so now let me see here. I want to go on the inside. I always like to use my lightest color on the inside because I feel like it just makes the eyes look brighter. So I'm gonna go with this UCANBE liquid. It I believe I've used it before actually. What is this? Shining Peach. So this is Shining Peach. I'm gonna, ooh. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. And then I'm gonna put it up here in my crease. Actually, I'm not gonna go all the way over. I'm just gonna go part way over, like that. I could go all the way over, but that's not the look that I'm going for this time. Let me sort of clean that up a little bit. There we go, and I'm gonna give it like a little fanned out look. So let me explain what I just did. Down here in the lid, I just went a little less than halfway, but then in my crease, I went more than halfway, and you can see where the light's hitting it right there. Just to give it a certain look, and it'll all come together. You'll see how it's gonna look. Okay, now let's do this again. We're gonna go on the lid a little less than halfway. And then in the crease, a little more than halfway. Okay, so just, and then we're gonna kind of get a, going up that way, like on an angle. Okay, there we go. Okay, so do you see how it's looking so far? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is this is a little bit more sparkly, so I'm gonna put that in the center. And this one is, I haven't used this yet. This is, of course UCANBE. This is, Jesus, you guys. Okay, this is Melting Rose. So Melting Rose is gonna go in the middle. And it should have a glittery look based on how it's looking in the bottle. And it does have a glittery look. It doesn't seem to be that pigmented though. That's okay. I still like it. Actually, wait a minute. It is pigmented. Yeah, no, never mind. Scratch that. It's pigmented. So this is Melting Rose. Okay. I just went in the middle. I'm gonna give it a little bit more in here. You guys, I'm really liking UCANBE. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Okay, so, what are we gonna do? You know what, I think now, let me, just make sure I'm out a little bit. Let me see here. So if I can imagine, you know what, I'm gonna need a little bit more of this. So what I should have done, and I didn't know where I was going with this, but now that I know, I'm gonna add some more of this base. Because I want to be able to have, so I'm gonna draw you what I'm trying to do. So you see, I want it to come out like that. So I just need the base to help me with that. Because otherwise it's just sticking to foundation. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now just let me do the other side. What? Actually, the other side was kind of good. So that's nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So since you see me adding this, when you go and do it, you'll already know to already do that, to have that shape. And so now I'm going to go back over it with the original colors that I started out using, which was the reddish orange and the darker reddish orange. Okay. Okay, and you can go back over the whole thing to match it up, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay. This really won't too much. Okay. There we go. Okay. If it starts getting a little bit overworked, don't worry about it, because there's some things you can do to make it not look so overworked. I'm going along, so if I was to start and do this over again, I'll know to make my, eyeshadow base have that shape. So this is just what's happening right now, but it'll be fine. Especially because I still got to do my my brows and, all of that, my lashes. So it's all good. The bottom line is these colors are very nicely pigmented, and they're doing what I really want, what I want them to do. Okay, let me sort of kind of get that all blended. This is just my bronzer. Let me just I'm gonna clean this up real quick and then I'll be right back. All right, I cleaned it up. You might say, is that really cleaned up? You look like a clown. It's gonna come together. You'll see. Have faith, my friends. Okay, so now I'm gonna I like to put a light color right underneath my brow, and then I'm gonna put on my brows. So I am gonna use, what color do I want to use for that? I think I'm going to use one of the highlighting colors, and so these light up. This is a highlighting color right here. So I honestly don't know what the color is, but that's just what I'm going to use instead of using an actual eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. So now let me just like a little bit more cleaner. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're getting the look that I want. So now I'm going to put this away, because as far as the coloring goes, I am finished. And now I'm going to do the things that help it, that make it all come together. which are your brows and your lashes. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the brows, and I just use this. It's Maybelline Tattoo Studio color number 376 is this. It's a pomade, and I like it. Once again, it's inexpensive. Anything that's gonna save me money. So I'm gonna do one brow, and then I'm gonna do the other one off camera, just to save you some time. Do some shaping here. And then I'll fill it in. There we go. I do like this color. It took me a minute to get used to it. So I thought that this color was darker than what it was. And it did not end up being darker. It was actually much lighter. And I was like, oh shoot. I went a little too thick with the brows. But actually, it's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the other one off. I'm gonna do it off camera. All right, so I just finished my brows. So now I'm gonna go to the lashes, and this is the Ellie Shine. Now, as far as the coloring goes, I am all done. So if this is all you want to see, then I'm done. But I highly recommend you watch the whole look come together with the with the lashes, just because it really does. All of it works together to pull the look together. So this is the Ellie Shine. I get it off of Amazon. I don't remember how much it was, but if I bought it, it wasn't expensive. Ellie Shine. And I am going to use this one right here. Which one? This one right here. I already cut them to the size that I want because I've used them before. So I'm going to use that one. It sort of fans out. And I always use 2 layers of magnetic eyeliner, because for me, that's the only way I can get the whole thing to stick. If you have a secret to get it to stick just using 1 layer of liquid eyeliner, please let me know in the comments. So I am not going to fan the liner out because I'm just letting the eyeshadow do its thing. I am only putting this on for the purpose of putting on my lashes. Now, if you don't like a black liner look, but you want to wear magnetics, I believe you can get it in brown and in clear. But I do like a black liner look, so this is just what I do. Now I make sure I coat the actual lashes with the liner, because that's what I really want the lashes to stick to. I don't want the lashes to stick to my lid. Although sometimes part of the part of it ends up sticking to the lid. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do the other liner, the other eye, and then I'm going to let it dry. And then I'll put the second on. So I'm gonna finish doing the liner and then I'll come right back. All right, I just got the liner on and it's dry enough. I don't want it to dry all the way. And now I'm just gonna put my lash on. I always start on the inside and go and work my way out. That's just how I like to do it. And since I put the, since I put the liner also on the lash, it actually helps me to get it right the first time more often than not. Okay, let's use my safe tweezers. No pointy things, no pointy objects towards the eye. You know what? We've been doing that for years. Why have we been doing that? Risking an eye poke. Okay, see, that one came on very easily. And I think putting it on the eyelash is the secret to, that looks so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do this one now. Start on the inside. And then work my way out. There we go. I think I got it right the first time again. Yep. There we go. So you saw the technique when I put it on. I had the magnetics pointing down. That's so they can touch my lashes and not my lid. Okay. I have to say I really like this brand, the LE Shine. I've been buying the Ari Shine. They're probably from the same manufacturer. But the LE Shine lashes seems to have more magnetics on it. So I actually like that better for two reasons. Number one, because there's more magnets on them, I don't have to cut more than what I need to cut. That's what I was finding what was happening with me with the Ari Shine, is I was having to cut more of my lashes because the magnets were spaced a little further. So I'm gonna say if you want a good magnetic lash, go with the LE Shine. All right, and that's that. Okay, so now we're almost finished. We're just gonna now go for the lips. And let me see here. I got my liner here. For liners, I'm really not all that particular, to be perfectly honest with you. But the only thing I'm particular about is that I want something that glides nicely. And this one does that. This one is by Beauty Society, which is a multi-level marketing company. I used to buy from a distributor. I don't anymore. But I do like this liner. It feels almost creamy. It comes on very nicely. And I love a red lip. And so since my eyes are red, you know what? I think a red lip will be just fine. You can go with a nude lip if you don't want to detract from the eyes, but I really love a red lip. So I'm going to go get my lipstick and then I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So I'm gonna tell you what I do to make my lipsticks look rich. Now, I personally like a matte lip, and that's just my preference. If you want a gloss lip, this is my recommendation. Instead of getting a glossy lipstick that's going to come off, I highly suggest you find a good matte lipstick that works for you, that stays on, and then just put a clear gloss over that. And that way you get the shine of the clear gloss, but you still got the staying power of the matte lipstick. Now, I'm going to introduce to you a product that you have probably never heard of. Before I do that, I am going to show you what I usually put beneath all my lipsticks after I put on my liner. And this is by a company called Decay. So Decay, and you can get this from the regular beauty, like the no-name beauty supply stores, like the ones called J&B Beauty or J&B Fashion or something, where it's not like a Sally's. These are so cheap. And so I use them just to put underneath my lip. And I get them in two colors. I have one in red, one in burgundy, because if I want my lipstick to look a little bit darker, I'll put this one on under the lip, no matter what color I'm using. Or if I want it to look lighter, I'll put this one on. This is just my technique. You can play around with the colors, but I do like something underneath so that when you're eating or drinking and your lipstick starts coming off, you have a color underneath that's still, you know, you're not just looking at bare lip. So because my eyes are so vibrant right now, I think I want to go with a little bit of a darker look. So I'm going to put this on as my base. Make sure your lips are not dry. Mine tend to get dry very easily. I have to tell you, these actually last a long time too. But I never have had success wearing them on their own, even two coats. I don't find that as a lipstick they have the effect that I'm going for. I like lipsticks like MAC. I've had good luck with Urban Decay, Anastasia, and then this one that I'm about to tell you about. And that is a company called Vinyl. So Vinyl is a vegan lipstick company that I was introduced to by one of my flight attendant friends. She's a coworker of mine because she's an investor in the company. Now, all I can tell you is that they're vegan. They're very pigmented. You're gonna see in a second. They stay on very well, and they smell great. Oh God, it smells so good. I don't even know what the smell is. I just know it smells nice. Now, this color is Mile High Club, of course. And I think my friend, who is one of the investors, actually designed this color because she wanted a red lip. A lot of flight attendants like a red lip, including myself. A red lip is my favorite lip. I can make this look brighter or a little bit more toned down just by having a particular, you know, base like what I used under it. Oh, all right, so clean it up. I have a big lip, so I don't need to do anything. I don't need to draw outside the line. So, got my short hair. Excuse me, I didn't brush it. But, you see how this look is. And I don't even have no earrings or my hair. It's just face and this. This is all, and I think it looks great. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my wig, put on a cute little shirt and some jewelry so that you can see the full look. Be right back. Okay, my friends, I am back. And oh my goodness, you guys, I am really feeling this look. I'm gonna get close just so you can see the detail in the eye. You see that? You see why I said don't, you know, just do this, you know. Do you see why? Look at how it makes the eye look so dramatic without looking like a clown. So I hope you enjoyed this look. If you would like more content like this on how to get beautiful looks with your eyes using products that are great quality but does not have to break your pocketbook, this is your channel. I am Alisani Brazil, or Allison. I was born Allison. Alisani is my nickname. Brazil is my middle name. I was destined to be in the airline industry, y'all. So I am Alisani Brazil, your favorite flight attendant, and I will see you later. Bye, you guys. Love you.